96.3 KLLL, it's Jeff, Mudflap, and the gang. Colleen, how's it going today?
Pretty good. You?
You know what? Not too bad.
All right.
Yeah. Mudflap's out today, but it's National Radio Day, so we gave him the day off to celebrate his career. So.
Oh, well, that was nice.
Hey, but it's also National Bacon Lovers Day today and International Hawaiian Pizza Day. Now, where do you come down in the debate about Hawaiian pizza? That would be like, something with pineapple and like Canadian bacon, pineapple, ham and pineapple is kind of looked at as a Hawaiian pizza.
Yeah, I like that. I do.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with pineapples on pizza. A lot of people have a problem with that. It becomes an endless debate on whether or not it's any good. But I'm all for it. I don't eat it a lot, but I think it's a great flavor combination. You got the sweet and the savory, and not bad.
Not bad.
I'm all right for that. Throw a little bacon on it for Bacon Lovers Day, and then wow, you really got something. It's also World Mosquito Day.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry.
They do not need their own day.
Yeah, I know, right? I got to say, though, this year, I've heard a lot of people talk about how bad the mosquitoes are, but, I have not had one single mosquito bite throughout the entire summer.
I'm giving you a really dirty look right now.
Yeah, I know.
Right now.
It's
not
my
very
fault.
nice.
Mosquitoes don't like me, I guess. But have you found them to be bad this year?
Not as bad as past years. I will agree with you on that.
Okay.
But they still have found me. I actually have one on each shoulder right now.
Really? Okay. Yeah. No, I just haven't encountered them. Tell you what I've encountered this summer has been this stupid flies have been terrible. It's probably because of the amount of rain we've had. But those little flies, particularly the ones that, man, those things are so super aggressive. Man, wipe that out.
I totally agree. I think we're going to have a harsher winter because we had such a mild summer. Mm-hmm. But that's okay. That'll take out all those skeeters.
Hopefully, and those flies. But yeah, I keep hearing people say, it's going to be a crazy winter. So we'll see if that's true or not. All right, well, it is National Radio Day. Thanks for listening this morning. And the good thing about what we do here is you can find us wherever you are, really. It doesn't matter how you listen. We probably are there in some way through the Sonic KLLL mobile app, through KLLL.com, through iHeart, through TuneIn, through just about any way that you can hear KLLL. We're there, so always on the go, and that's one of the good things about, celebrating National Radio Day. You can get radio from just anywhere pretty much these days. So, pretty cool stuff there. So, I guess we'll celebrate our day with a nice cup of coffee.
Let's do it.
Except one thing, Mudflap's not here, so nobody made the coffee. I guess that falls to me. I'll go make the coffee.
Turn it up.
Wake the fun up with Jeff, Mudflap, and the gang.
Hold on tight, folks.
Jeff, Mudflap, and the gang, featuring Colleen.
Because this rodeo's just getting started.
96.3 KLLL.
I'll continue with a chance of showers, thunderstorms this afternoon and tonight. A lower chance coming up tomorrow. Temperatures today, low 90s, northeast winds. First alert, meteorologist John Robinson.
96.3 KLLL, Jeff, Mudflap, and the gang. And our good stuff this morning, a little good news to get your day going. This is a nice story here from a place called Rankin County, Mississippi. There's a guy there named Willie Berry, and everybody that knows him in the community there appreciates all he does for them. And when his old truck gave out, he found himself walking to work or having to rely on rides every day. Well, after learning about Willie's struggles, his church community wasn't about to let him struggle alone. They shared his story online, and within 48 hours, they raised over $16,000, which was enough to buy Willie a brand new, well, maybe not brand new, but a new to him Ford pickup.
Ooh.
And cover a year of insurance as well.
Wow.
It was a complete surprise to Willie as he was handed the keys to the truck while friends and supporters gathered at the dealership in support. One of his neighbors had organized the effort to help Willie out and explained why everyone in town rallied on his behalf. She said, there's just something about innocent human beings, and they need to be protected and helped and loved and taken care of. She said, and he's definitely one of those kind of people. He's the most precious, innocent man you'll ever meet in your life, and he needs help. He doesn't have a lot of people blood-related, but he's got all of us, though. So they just all wanted to do something nice because he's just such a great person in their town. So I thought, wow, what an amazing story. And that is your good vibes this morning on KLLL. Now, our gang check-in here on the Sonic text line, 806-900-9630. Who's here so far?
So far, we have Taz the trucker, Rabin, Patrick, my brother, Troy the painter, Ken Bob. That's kind of cute. Ken Bob. Bob Ken. He's a new texter.
Okay.
Just recently joined the gang group. Mike H., who is streaming on his way to Albuquerque this morning. Be safe. Kimberly, Ricky, Miss Lisa, Jesse, William, David, KK, Pop C, Jonathan, and Peggy.
All right, if you'd like to check in this morning, be part of the gang, it is 806-900-9630. I know. I don't know what is going on. We don't know if lightning struck something. Something happened last night here, and we got here this morning, and we've had a lot of interesting situations that we've been dealing with.
Kind of what, if it could go wrong, it has.
It's very weird, and so I don't even know. But anyway, if you're listening, for instance, online or our app or any of that kind of stuff, it's been obviously messed up in some way this morning with like distortion or something. I don't know what's going on, but our guy Dave is on it though, and so we're diligently working. Man, we appreciate the text and everything notifying us of the things, so we are aware and we are working diligently to figure out what is happening there. But and
then we couldn't even get into the text group this morning, so I'm behind. I'm trying to catch up on that.
Yeah, so we had that going. I mean, it was a full array of interesting computery type things. I mean, it's a lot of stuff. So Dave, our engineer, though, I had to call him and wake him up and get him out of bed to come up here and start working on things. So.
And he's actually been pretty pleasant for you, having woke him up in the middle of the night.
I know, and he's been very gracious about it and working diligently to make sure everything gets taken care of. So with that said, it's we're working on it and hopefully have something resolved soon. But the first problem, if you listen every morning, Mudflap's job is to quote hit the button. We have this one button that when we get here in the morning, you have to hit a button. Otherwise, we can't be on the air here. So it's just another technical thing. But so when Mudflap's not here, I have to remember to hit the button. And there's been times where I forgot to hit the button, and somebody will text and go, "Hey, Jeff, you didn't hit the button." Oh, thank you. I'll hit the button. This morning I come in, I hit the button, and immediately the station goes off the air. So I was like, well, now that's never happened before. That's weird.
Yep.
So I hit the other button, goes back on. I try hitting the button again. Station goes off the air. So I was like, well, that's strange. How about that? So that's where we had to go into emergency mode of trying to figure out another way for us to be on the air, which I did. But then we encountered this other situation with on the streaming. I don't know. Anyway, but we'll work on it. So hopefully everything's cool. I guess everybody has a crazy day at work sometimes. But it's all good.
Yeah. I've been very impressed. You've handled it very well.
Thank you. It's my specialty, to not to.
So, okay, we've got to figure this out.
Yeah.
And
So
I'm glad that you're here, because if it were just me and Mudflap, would not have happened.
Yeah.
We would not have known to do all the things that you've been doing just to get us on the air.
Well, sometimes you just have to think outside the box. So it's very important. We got to get here somehow,
Right.
So there you go. That's what's going on this morning. So hopefully here in a little bit we'll have everything situated. In the meantime, we just, really, Ms. Lisa, I thought maybe y'all were on location somewhere. It sounded like we're on the moon or something. So
it made me think, the static. My brother even made a comment about, just pretend like he's cruising down the road in his Falcon with the staticky.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a song that Faith Hill and Tim McGraw sing, and something about singing to the static or dancing to the static of the AM radio, kind of thing. So anyway, I thought that was funny.
That's the reason I didn't want to be on AM anymore. So yeah, I know. Yeah, what song is that? I've heard that. All right,
I Need You. That's what it's called.
Oh, is that it? Oh,
yep.
Yeah, like Uncle Joe needs rain on the farm or whatever.
And Uncle Joe needs the rain, Oklahoma, something like that.
Right. Well, maybe Uncle Joe can fix the static problem we have.
KLLL Lubbock. From the Dollar Western Wear Studio, this is Lubbock's country leader and home of Jeff, Mudflap, and the gang.
All-encompassing week for him to celebrate all the careers he's ever had, I guess. So.
Okay.
But anyway, It's been a fun morning, though, so far. If you were listening on our streaming, we had some craziness on our Sonic KLLL mobile app, and then at KLLL.com, there was just some weird thing that had happened overnight, but our engineer Dave graciously saved the day.
Woo-hoo,
yeah, so
super Dave!
Getting text there. Your brother just texted, said audio is good again. So, the IT guy came through and in the clutch there and got it. Yeah, Patrick, not your brother. Oh, wait, no, that's Patrick again. Okay, yeah, audio's good again. Patrick, not my brother, just checked in. Okay,
yes.
Not your brother. He's not my brother either, but I'm sorry, it's been a morning.
It has. I mean, we couldn't even get on the radio. It was weird.
When we first got here, there was something.
Having to do some creative methods and very strange. And then I couldn't get into the text group. So
we had
pretty
three
much all
major
elements,
issues around when we got here this morning. Yeah, three major issues that we were faced with, and I think all three now have been situated. So I'm kind of bracing myself now. I don't need a fourth, so we'll see what happens. But anyway, thank you to Dave, though. That's true. But thank you to Dave for I had to call and wake him up. There's nothing. I feel terrible. We have to get up early anyway. It's no big deal. Dave doesn't have to get up that early typically, and he does. He's on from noon to 1 here at KLLL, but he's our engineer, fixes things constantly all day. Hey Dave, my computer. Hey Dave, the station. Hey Dave, it's always something, And so when I have to call him in the morning, I just always think, man, so I have to think through it. Have I done everything? Have I checked everything? Because the worst thing is when it's as simple as, did you restart the computer?
Right.
So I always try to restart the computer first. But this morning, it was weird. I don't know what all was going on. I don't know if there was like a lightning strike last night or something.
There was a lot of lightning. And then didn't Jesse tell us that a trash truck hit a power line?
Yeah, like 74th and South University, which, some of our KLLL equipment is located over there off of, in that area, I guess, around 82nd and University. So, but I don't think that was had anything to do with this situation. So, to make a long story even longer.
Good morning.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you for your patience, and we appreciate everybody letting us know what you were hearing. So it helped us kind of identify what the issue was. But again, Dave got it, and we're good. So you can listen from any of the places you listen now. Everything should sound okay. So there you go. All right, let's do the Sonic text line this morning. The gang check-in, and let's start at the beginning and acknowledge everybody who's joining us this morning here on KLLL.
Good morning to Taz the trucker, Troy the painter, Ken Bob, Ricky William, David KK, Popsy, Jonathan, Raymond, Groot, Denver City Charlie, Ava, Larry, Emily, Jimmy, Big Dave, Kimberly, Butch, Mike H., Brad, Charlene, Justin Beaver, Miss Lisa, Milkman, Tracy, Leanne and Brindley, Bob, Patrick, my brother, Connie, Seal, Jesse, Peggy, Patrick, not my brother, Cinco, Amber, Tina, Desi, Big Mark, Sean, woohoo, they're coming in.
Yeah.
Dawn, Earl, Garth, and Brenda.
All right.
Woo-hoo.
Okay. Do we have? Okay, yeah. All right. There's Ratley. I know, yeah. This one time where everybody starts checking in, so yeah, we'll.
Christopher.
There we go. All right, thank you everybody for checking in. It's always a lot of fun there.
That's so cute because Don always says me.
Yeah, I love it.
Me.
Let's see here. Did we already say Peggy?
Yes, we said Peggy. She wants a cool radio name, so we have maybe the gang could give Peggy a cool radio name.
I know. Well, I mean, Peggy. I mean, there's always. I'm trying to think of Lubbock. Every time I hear Peggy, I think of the great
Peggy
Buddy
Sue.
Holly. Lubbock guy, Buddy Holly with Peggy Sue. Yeah, maybe you're just Peggy Sue.
She says not Sue, please.
Oh, you don't like that? Okay, never mind, Peggy. Forget I said that. Well, I don't know. Peg. I mean, there was a song by Steely Dan. That was kind of fun.
We've got. All right, I'm not sure who this is. Somebody texted and said, "Hi guys, I'm in now. LOL." I don't know who that is.
But you didn't give us your name. Yeah,
so give us your name. You just texted in, and then Garrett checked in, and Jerry. That's Jerry.
Oh, okay. Hi, Jerry. Welcome. All right, very cool.
Eva says, "But we know her as Peggy."
I know, right? See, but we don't mind. We'll call you whatever you want us to call you. But
Taz the trucker says Pippi Longstocking.
There you go, Peggy. Pippi Longstocking. Okay, well, you have to let us know what you think about that one. Let's see here.
Lisa S. chiming in. Jamie, Donna.
Okay. All right. Boy,
And there's been some birthdays texted in too, so I'll get those on the birthday list since I'm in charge of that today.
Oh, that's right. You've got that. Man, I know now that everything's working again. Now we're all behind from running around fixing things all morning. So yeah, we'll get to everything though eventually here. God, this was crazy. This is one of those things when you think about having a bad day at your job, like here, when something goes wrong here, we had some dead air, or something was distorted, or usually that's about the worst thing that can happen in our job.
Yeah.
But check this out. I guess the law enforcement right here in Texas have launched a manhunt for a violent felon who was mistakenly released from jail right before he was about to start serving a 5-year prison sentence. So this guy is like a violent offender. It happened in Harris County, which I believe that's Houston, right? I believe that's where that is. But anyway, there's a manhunt, I guess, going on for this guy, and hopefully they round him up. But I'm saying if you had a bad day at work and you accidentally had a paperwork thing and you let go a violent offender and you realize you have to go to your boss, hey, listen, the funniest thing happened a few minutes ago. I was doing some paperwork, and you won't believe this. Yeah, the guy that was jaywalking, we sent him to jail, and the guy that was the violent offender, we just signed the wrong form, and well, he's out on the streets now.
Well, the sad thing about that, the same jail did this not a month ago. They did the same thing, and apparently this guy that they let out was not near as violent as the one that they let out last month, but they did catch him within like 24 hours.
Look at that, looking on the bright side. This guy's less violent than that guy.
There you go.
So see?
Got to find a positive spin on it.
Yeah, I think it may be time to get a new paperwork person at that jail.
I know. I'd be interested to see if it's the same person, and is he being paid under the table to do some...
Well, you wonder, I know when things like that happen, you do have to wonder, was there some nefarious thing, or was it just an accident? I don't know. But I would like to think it was an accident. But I'm just saying, if you have a bad day, it's like doctors, or surgeons. You have a bad day at the office, that's really bad.
Yeah.
We have a bad day at the office, and you know what? Life goes on, and it's probably going to be okay. Let's see here. What else? Did I mention it's National Bacon Lovers Day?
That should be every day.
Our friend Pete Christie will love it. He loves bacon more than anybody I know.
And ranch dressing. No, blue cheese dressing.
Blue cheese dressing, that's right. Yeah, bacon and blue cheese dressing.
I bet he likes a wedge salad then. Ooh, yum.
A wedge salad.
Well, when you have, it's basically like a half a head of iceberg lettuce, and then they have bacon, blue cheese crumbles, and some tomatoes, and then it's just smothered in more blue cheese dressing.
Probably good salad. I don't like wedge salad because you got to cut it all up. I like a salad that just comes ready to eat, where you just jump right in and you go for it. You don't have to cut the whole giant head. That's like having to prepare your own meal. If you go to a restaurant or something, bring it to me ready to eat. I don't want to sit there and prepare it also.
Do they cut your steak?
I can't buy it and sell it.
Do they have to cut your steak up in the back as well?
No. That's different.
Okay.
That's different.
Oh, don't know. Do they fluff your potato as well?
I hope so. I expect my potatoes fluffed. International Hawaiian Pizza Day is today too, and that's technically ham and pineapple, but I think most time if I'm going to eat pineapple, it's going to be Canadian bacon and pineapple, and a lot of people have a real problem with that. That's like a major debate. That's almost as hot of a debate as beans and chili. People get very emotionally wrecked about those debates. Right. But I like some pineapple. I don't get it very often, but there's situations where if it's available, I'll go, oh, yeah, it sounds pretty good, actually. A little sweet and savory. It's not bad. Pretty good.
I don't remember who it was, but somebody that we know does pepperoni and pineapple. And I wasn't quite sure what I would think about it. And I'm like, that's actually not bad because you have the spiciness of the pepperoni and then the sweetness of the pineapple, and it blends well.
Jamie and Big Dave both chimed in. Yes, the pineapple on pizza. So see, a lot of people like it. It's one of those things that people either love it or hate it. I think there's not a lot of middle ground on that. You either love it or hate it, and and that's why it's such a hot debate.
The thing is too, whenever you order Supreme Pizza, that has like all the toppings on it, but it does not come with pineapple.
You have to order
which
that
makes
extra.
you think pineapple's not really supposed to be on a pizza, or it would come on a Supreme Pizza.
Okay, now see now you're really creating a whole nother area of debate here. Because if it belonged there, they would put it on. I never thought about it in that way. So you may be onto something there. Listen, it doesn't really matter. I like some pineapple on pizza, but I very rarely will order it. I only eat it if somebody else, like somebody made that, and I'm there, and I go, oh, okay, I'll try a piece of that. Or if you go to like some kind of a buffet, like I haven't been to a pizza buffet in a long time, but back in the day when I would do that, and there was pineapple pizza or something, I usually would get a slice of it at least because it was different, kind of good.
Yeah. Ooh, Dawn, my boys would love hanging out with you. Pineapple, pepperoni, onion, and jalapenos.
Ooh, now that sounds pretty good to me too. Anything with jalapenos, I
Seal
get that
says
on everything.
nope on the pineapple or
the Canadian bacon. Okay. Yeah. Now the only thing about Canadian bacon is it's from the Canadians, and
but they're so nice.
That's what people always say, but are they? I don't know.
Mike H says no for pineapple.
Okay.
Earl loves the pineapple, so we have more pro pineapple than not.
Peggy doesn't like. She could do without. Oh, she could do without pizza. What? Who doesn't like pizza? Peggy, come on. Man, really?
So we're going to change her name to Pizza Hating Peggy.
Yeah, there you go. You just got your air name there, Peggy. Way to go. That's funny. All right. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever met anybody that doesn't like pizza. That's interesting.
There are no pizza Peggy. That's what Taz says. No pizza Peggy.
No pizza Peggy.
That's probably
okay.
a little nicer than the pizza hater Peggy.
Okay, yeah, no pizza Peggy.
We're getting a few more no pineapple, so this could end up getting pretty close.
What did go back up there? Let's see. Who said somebody's what? Okay, I know. I started. The texts come in so quick. Sometimes we start losing. Denver. What did Denver C. Charlie say there? Pizza with basil.
Basil. Oh, well,
not
fresh
pineapple.
basil on pizza is absolutely phenomenal.
Okay. Let's see. All right.
Well, Jerry's wife doesn't like pizza. Ooh, he's first-time texter.
Okay, so she's right there with Peggy.
Yep.
No pizza for her either. Jeannie, no pineapple. Garrett, no pineapple.
It's unconstitutional.
Wow.
I think I'm onto something. If it was intended to be on pizza, it would be on the Supreme, and since it's not really a topping.
So what you're saying is, and I've never stopped to think about it before, but in your opinion, the Supreme Pizza is really
the dictator of toppings.
It is the grand pizza incorporating everything that should ever be on a pizza and nothing more. And if it's not on that, doesn't belong. That's what you're saying.
That is what I'm saying. Ooh, There's no anchovies on a Supreme pizza. See, I think anchovies are weird on pizza.
Anchovies are a I can't. Yeah, see, isn't that the one of the secret ingredients of Caesar salad dressing?
Yes.
See, again, once I discovered that, somebody pointed that out to me, and I can't remember who it was. Said, they put anchovies in and I couldn't eat Caesar salad for like 5 years.
If it's authentic,
couldn't do it.
Yeah,
I couldn't eat it because it just grossed me out. I finally got over it, and I can eat it again. But once I found that out, that was a deal breaker when it came to Caesar salad dressing for me. But I got over
I
it.
did not know that there were anchovies in it until we went to a restaurant and they made the Caesar salad tableside.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember looking at Michael going, "What are those?" And he's going, "They're anchovies." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah." And I ate the salad, and it was so good.
Wow, I don't think they do that at the Golden Corral. But, yeah.
But I make my own Caesar salad dressing, and I do put anchovies in it.
Do you really? You cut them up and do all the...
Yeah. The terrible thing is that I only need 2 little bitty fillets, and you have to buy them, and you have to buy them in a jar, and there's 30 in there. So I literally only use 2, and I don't make it that often. So
you toss it?
And then I toss it.
There are starving children in China.
Well, I'll ship it to them.
Okay. Well, they'd probably be glad to have that. All right, cool. Well, let us know what you think. It really
we've got we've got a lot of opinions on pizza
crazy because
toppings.
it looks like it's about even, really, like 50-50 almost. I mean, we haven't officially counted, but I see as many no to pineapple to yes to pineapple. So.
Yeah, Cindy I went to Frog one time. Oh, Prague, not Frog. And ordered a Caesar salad, and I had a whole anchovy laying across the top. I could not do that.
Oh gosh,
could not do
gross.
That. The only way that I could do that is if it's just smushed up already there with everything. You don't even know it's there, but it adds a flavor that is just the best with Caesar salad.
Look, I'll grant that to you. You're right, it does, but I don't like to think about it being smashed up in there.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, it's
so you're
better
going to make
than
it where I can't eat
it's
it again.
better than it laying on top of your salad.
Well, no, absolutely. I would. There would be no way I'd ever eat it again if they brought it out with a dead anchovy just laying on top of it. Ugh, no way. No,
I'll make my Caesar salad sometime,
Okay.
and I'll make sure the lettuce is chopped up so you don't have to do it.
Well, thank you. I'd appreciate that. Maybe we can do that on a taste test Tuesday.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Does Mudflap like Caesar salad?
I don't know.
I wonder if he does. It'd be helpful if one of us didn't even like it. But anyway, all right.
Well,
we'll
if
sort
he
it out.
probably, I could see him kind of, curling up his nose and thinking
Right.
there's
Just
an
don't
anchovy
bring
in
if
there.
we do this. Don't bring it with that dead anchovy on top because I will not even eat that. I promise you.
I wouldn't either.
All right. All right. Well, there we go. Coming up here, we'll check some dirty laundry. We've also got the birthday list. If you'd like to get on the list today, you can text us on the Sonic text line at 806-900-96. Through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free in the home of the brave.
Jeff, Mudflap, and the gang.
96.3
KLLL. Red, white, and blue through and through.
Come on.
KLLL.
You ready? Let's go.
All right, 7:20. We did find out. We posed the question: does Mudflap even like Caesar salad? We thought a taste test Tuesday on that, but Shannon, his wife, just confirmed it's his favorite salad. So we can't.
That shocks me.
I know. Me too. He doesn't seem like he would be that guy. You know.
I don't know if he thinks there's anchovies in it, I'm wondering if it would be different.
Will that change it?
So
Yeah.
maybe I do put a fillet of anchovy across his salad, make him
No,
eat
because
that.
then how would that make the studio smell?
Oh, that's
Yeah,
true.
see, I don't want that either. Okay, let's pick something else then. So actually, this coming Tuesday, Kathy's going to make that tuna bread.
Oh,
Been
and
seeing on
that's
that
not going to
TikTok.
make anything smell?
Well,
Wow.
Well, if it's bread, if it's baked,
That's
it
true.
might not be. It won't be like opening up a can of just,
What we should do is we should heat it up in the microwave in the kitchen and see what our coworkers say. There's nothing worse than
coworker food heated in the microwave. I don't. Is that like every office everywhere? There's always a coworker that brings in something and they heat it up in the microwave and it smells like something you never would want to eat. But there's always that person that brings it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I remember Kelly used to bring some stuff in the mornings here on the show, and she would heat things up in the microwave, and it'd always be something, and I'd be, man, I don't even want to know what that is. I don't think, but yeah, it's all right. Well, we're going to do the tuna bread on Tuesday though, and it's on TikTok, and I've seen a lot of people say it's amazing, so we're going to try it for ourselves. So we'll see. All right, let's see. Would you like to do the? We always like when Mudflap's not here. You do the dad joke, the mom delivering a dad joke.
Yep.
Okay, so we're gonna do that, or we?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was pondering because I really hate it when people say age is only a number.
Okay.
Because age is clearly a word. I know.
It was a dad joke. It was a dad joke. They're supposed to be that way.
I was trying to channel my inner Mudflap.
No, that was good. That was well delivered. You had the deadpan delivery. It was corny. That was a wonderful dad joke. So Mudflap would be proud. So.
I'm so sorry. All the Ajax in the world ain't gonna clean your dirty laundry.
The Dirty Laundry with Colleen.
She's a good girl, and I don't think we really got any dirt on her.
Oh, well, Kelly Clarkson is making her return to The Voice after her brief absence. Obviously she stepped away for the passing of her ex-husband. And Jennifer Hudson filled in for her. So I thought that was pretty cool. So whenever you see some of these filmings and they're going, hey, wait, it was Kelly, then it was Jennifer, then you'll know. That is kind of the weird thing because these things are also obviously recorded. And then whenever you play them back, you don't think about how long it's been since it's
Right,
aired,
that's
since
true,
it
yeah,
happened. But yeah, so Clarkson's daytime talk show also is still on track for its 7th season beginning in September. She's also still, man, I think she probably needs to take a little bit of a break because she's also doing a four-part NBC special Song and Stories with Kelly Clarkson, which is supposed to air on Tuesdays in September as well. She's got a lot going on. And
maybe she just likes